All smiles here at the Hybrid Fitness Stadium as Merstham run out 1-0 winners against Herne this afternoon. In that funny way, football's such a roller coaster, ups and downs. Today is definitely a high. I've been joined by the gaffer, Jamie Decruz. Jamie, exact emotions, exact opposite emotions, I should say, from Tuesday night. How are you feeling after today's victory?
Yeah, it's nice to win. It's nice to win after a run of games of winning and then, back-to-back defeats for the first time this year. Just nice to get back to winning ways. It was a tough game. Herne 4-4-2, direct, willing runners, good front two, good centre midfielders. They're a decent team and they'll be good next year. They got some good players and they're a good side. They'll be all right next year. They'll be really competitive. So just got to find ways of winning games at this time of the year. And to be fair to the ground staff, they've tried watering the pitch today. This morning, which I think helped, but in general we've had no rain, have we, for quite a period. The pitch is tough, it's bobbly, it's bouncy, and I think we probably created enough opportunities to deserve to win, but it was nice to see the ball ripple in the back of the net and get up the line. Yeah,
I bet there was a lot of relief when you saw Corey pop that in quite late on. It looked like the game was going to peter out to a 0-0 maybe. What did you guys do to change it?
I think Billy Oram came on and had a real positive influence. I think he drove the ball. I think he played forward. I think he recognised when maybe he couldn't play forward, so he just would bring others into play. And I think actually that calmness helped, especially as we felt that their two in midfield who worked really hard were tired because we obviously had the overload. We kept believing that Eman would have a moment. I think teams are now starting to try and work him out and double up on him, and you can double up on him because from our perspective you leave space elsewhere and we're trying to exploit that. But if you switch off for a moment and you give him a run, he's gonna cause problems, and it's carbon copy. Great touch, great delivery, and I don't know what part of Corey's body it came off, but brilliant from Corey, brilliant, because they're the guys from a forwards perspective that count, the ones where you get something on it, you show desire, you get across. Friend, who was unbelievable game for them. He rolled him up the years, but he done really well for him today. Probably man of the match, to be fair, in terms of the way he defended, and brilliant. That's what goal scorers do, and Corey wasn't doing that the first 10-15 games. Now he's throwing his body on everything, and should have scored maybe a little bit earlier. He's had one or two opportunities, went through and goal in the first half, and again, Friend made an unbelievable battle. They had a great battle, those two today, but it was a little bit of relief.
Yeah, there's a lot of great battles actually going on, and like you say, the boy Saunders got taken off in the second half because I think he done quite well against Eman, to be honest. But in the end, he got his change out of Roberts and squeezed in the cross. Was it a fact that we kind of had to win those individual battles to maybe get us over the line this afternoon?
Yeah, I think we go and watch most games at this level at this time of the year. I think a lot of them are going to be, as you saw today, edgy, moments of quality, moments of lack of quality. Some, not us, but teams are going to start to down tools because they've got nothing to play for, and you just get set. It's been a long season. We looked at it the other day. We've played almost 52, 53 competitive games, including cups and everything, and pre-season. So 55 to 60 games. It's a long season, and we've got a small group overall. We've obviously brought a few in, but we've got a small tight group. I think we've used the least amount of players than anyone else in the league this year, which is testament to the group. But we just got to find ways of continuing to freshen things up and find ways of winning and do what we try and do best, which is work hard and sit together.
I mean, you certainly did that this afternoon. There were several changes. I mean, Harry Poynting came back in. Harry Murphy got his first full start for quite a while. Billy came on, as you say. Was that a testament to the squad and the fact that you've got so many options, but from such a sort of small group of players?
Yeah, and the thing is, when we've sent lads out on dual Reggie's IHP or Bill, to be fair, Bill was actually meant to be with Fleet on a dual Reg today, but we called him back in last minute. We see him as part of the group. If we don't, then we would move him on. The problem is that timing's everything, and sometimes you're out of form and players want to play, and we get that, and if we can help other people out and we've got numbers, then you do it. But today we looked at it, we knew Kinder was struggling a little bit with an injury. We knew we were fairly light in midfield with Herne not being available, so we had to find the way of making sure that we were secure. And I thought HP coming over and done really well. We knew in the air they were going to be fairly good, and they were. Salako and Roland were really good in the air, so we had to compete, and I think we've done that overall. First off, the lads moaned about the sun, and I don't give them that excuse, but maybe it played a part. And then second half, I thought we were much more dominant. Harry Murphy does what Harry Murphy does, defends well, defends his box, gets up and down. So the whole squad's going to be utilised from now. And there was one or two who weren't selected today, some through availability, some through the fact we had too many available, and those boys will come back in and have hopefully a big say within themselves.
Tulse didn't even wear a baseball cap in the first half, so it couldn't have been that bad.
Nah, but Tulse is too cool for that. He likes donning his shiny. He had a haircut Thursday, so yeah, today he came in wanting to show the supporters it, I think, to be fair.
He made a superb save in the first half at 0-0 though, didn't he? My God, a man of his experience back there just gives everyone a nice sort of calming influence.
Definitely, yeah, it was a big save. And to be fair, I thought their keeper, I know they signed him yesterday, I believe. I thought he made 2 or 3 really good saves. But yeah, Tulse has come up trumps, near on every time this year. When we need him in that one moment or 2 moments, he hasn't let us down all season. He's rolling back the years. And actually, I think, Tulse has got better and better as the season's gone on this year. And we need that going into the last 5 games.
I mean, we had this conversation on Tuesday night. Other results don't really matter, but today is the exact opposite. We've got the 3 points, and also Beckenham Town and Three Bridges have both fallen. So now we've actually got a nice little cushion against their 2 games in hand, which must buoy everyone in the dressing room.
Doesn't that make Tuesday even more frustrating?
Yeah, it does. It does. I see what you're saying, but today you can reflect now and be like, right, now we're in pole position.
I just think we've got 5 games to go. We need to win as many of those games as we can. We ideally want to win them all. We've got some tough games in there. You've got Margate, you've got Seven Oaks, who are in good form. You've got Hive away on Saturday, who are scrapping. You've got Eastbourne away, which isn't going to be easy. And we have got Erith away, which is not an easy place to go to either. So they're 5 tough games, and anything can happen. There's such a swing at the moment. Anything. And we're relaxed. I said that the other day, and I mean it. We'll take every game as it comes. And whatever happens in 4 weeks' time, 5 weeks' time, you'll be deserving there throughout the course of the season. I think, if we manage to get in the playoffs, it'd be a great achievement. And if we don't, it'd be because we've fallen short on the last hurdle. So
1 month to go, as you say, 5 more games. But how do you reflect on the month of March? I mean, we've got 4 clean sheets, 5 wins out of the 7 games. Obviously, you must feel proud, but there's still work to do. But how do you reflect on that?
Yeah, so what's that, 6 out of 8 wins this month?
Yeah, 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7 games. No, yeah.
And then 6 today.
And then, so yeah. Basically, it's a lot. It's a lot of wins.
Well, no, I just looked at this month and we knew it was going to be pivotal. We knew it was going to be pivotal because you had Ramsgate home and away, Sittingbourne. And let's not discredit any other team we've played. Herne Bay's never any, like loads of good teams. Yeah. East Grinstead, we beat them and they've bounced back brilliantly. They're good lads down there and they were never going to allow that to happen again. So, yeah, 6 out of 8 overall. We would have probably, took it without any questions. I think we're frustrated, or I'm frustrated still with Deal a little bit because, the manner of how we lost it didn't sit that right with me. I didn't enjoy that game, and we probably had to reset a little bit because we're thinking, hold on a minute, you can almost accept losing to Ramsgate because they've got so much quality and they're a great team. And again, not to discredit Deal, but we should be able to compete with them. They had a 2-hour journey. They're a side who were a little bit mixed form. Yeah, but 6 out of 8, we'll take it. And it now builds into a really exciting last 5 games. And, let's be fair, from where the club's come the last 5 years, the last 5 games have been staying up. They've been staying up, worrying about what's going on underneath you and who's winning games. And, it's a little bit, let's enjoy the last 5 games together as a club. Like, this club deserves it. The pain they've been through in previous seasons, obviously relegations, but not relegation in terms of winning the, I don't know what they called it, the
relegation playoff, yeah.
Never heard of that, but yeah. Last year obviously wasn't nice. It's nice for me to stay, for us to stay up, but I believe this club's set for better than that. And, how low is our bar that every year is about staying up? I don't believe that at all. I think this club has every single resource to go and be whatever it wants to be. Just look around, the crowd today, I don't know what it was. It looked in good numbers. We've got
over 500.
We've got an unbelievable next generation of kids coming through, haven't we? Like, the amount of kids here is brilliant. I think that's unbelievable because they are the next ones, aren't they, in 10 years? Yeah. You've got a group of players who have obviously got ability, but more importantly, they're a team and they enjoy playing for Merstham, which is a rarity these days. And you've got a management who, more than anything, care about the boys and care about the boys doing well and care about the club. So when that all sort of unifies and links, you're on to a good thing. We've got unbelievable volunteers. We've got experts in their fields with you two. We're in a real. But I've said that all year, haven't I? I haven't said that recently. I think the whole club is set to go on and hopefully push on. And I hope we can do that over the next couple of years and take it to where we believe it can be.
Well, one month to go, Jamie. Well done, mate. Today.
Cheers,
Enjoy
mate.
it, and we'll speak to you soon.